Hi guys, Hairy Homesteader here again. Sunday, whatever, of May 9th, 10th, 11th, I don't know. It's been a funny old week this last week. Don't feel like we've got a lot of homesteading done, a lot of growing or sorting out of anything, but we have been busy. There's been vet's appointments, but they worked out alright. Obviously, having lost 3 of the 6 cats recently, when another one becomes ill, it makes us very nervous, very wary. But fortunately, it was something and nothing with this one. A couple of visits to the animal hospital and some antibiotics, and he's all sorted out now. Hospital appointments for Erica and I had to go for an endoscopy, the camera down the throat. I've had lots of those over the years because I've got an ongoing issue that'll never clear itself. I really wasn't looking forward to this one, but fortunately it turned out much better than I was expecting. So that was good news for me. Erica also had a hospital appointment for a problem with her spine. She's got a herniated disc in her spine, which means she finds it difficult to walk any distance or kind of do any exercise or movement. That's ongoing with her. Last weekend we had a guy come round to put 2 roof lights in our motorhome for us. They were used, but I feel we got royally ripped off. He made a real bodge. The agreement was he was supposed to wire them up so that the fans in one of the lights worked, which he didn't do, and that's taken me a lot of time and effort to get that sorted and get everything wired up properly. I've been pigging about with the tail lights because not all the lights were working all the time on the motorhome, so everything's been stripped down and cleaned up. I can get new lights for it, but at £230 a pair, I'm not going to do that. That's just too expensive, so we'll keep repairing the ones that we've got. Had a problem with the headlights week before last, found out that the headlights weren't working at all. They used to work and now they're not working. So I've spent quite a bit of time trying to find a new headlight switch because the van's 34 years old. It's not so easy to get, well, it's impossible to get a new one apparently, but managed to find a used one. That didn't fix the problem, so it wasn't the switch, so I had to take it to an auto electrician, and he found out what the problem was but couldn't fix it permanently. But at least I know now if the headlights fail again, I know what the problem is and where to look for it, and hopefully I can sort it out. And at some point in the future we'll have to have the dashboard stripped out and get at the back of the fuse box and the relays, because that's where the problem lies. So that cost me. We had the boiler repair guy out for a service. That cost an arm and a leg. I took my motorbike in for some work doing. I've only used the bike a couple of times in the last 12 months, and each time it's let me down and broken down. So we took it to a repair shop, a bike repair shop in Egger, and left it with him and said, please put a move socket on it as well while you've got it, which is like the English MOT, which it needs every 2 years. Not sure what this is going to cost me, but I don't imagine it's going to be cheap, because the main problem was the fueling and then whatever he comes up with for the move socket. So it just seems like there's been a lot of negatives this week with hospitals and pets and vehicles and an awful lot of expense. Next week my car has to go into the mechanics for a new clutch. That's got to dig deep into my pockets for that one as well. But at the end of the day, the car's done 220,000 kilometres, 150,000 miles, and I've got a complete service history with it, and by the look of it, it's never had a clutch before, so I think it's about time. And I daren't risk driving too far with it. until the clutch has been done, obviously. So aside from that, the weather's also been pretty naff. It's not been the best, but as I'm sure you can see, at least one positive is the garden's looking okay. I got rid of some bamboo during the week. We've spent some time on the veg patch. That's doing okay. Obviously I've cut the grass and got the scarifier out to lift a lot of the moss and dead grass in there. I'm sure you can hear in the background there's someone out with a mower, a strimmer. It's not going to be a chainsaw. Not supposed to make that amount of noise on a Sunday. There's kind of laws and regulations in place in Hungary that say Sunday is supposed to be a quiet day. It frustrates the hell out of me because I have to try and plan my work around being quiet on a Sunday. But not everybody obviously listens to that. So that's it from me. Sorry it's been a bit of a bitch and moan update, but hopefully next week will be a more positive one. And take care. Please give us a thumbs up, like, have a look at some of the other videos we've done, and it'd be great if you'd subscribe, follow, share, and leave a comment. Alright, take care for now. Bye.